How am I doing? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let me spill the entire my experience of the finals and after that. Okay? So I I don't know what it was. Either I got like food poisoning right before finals started, or it was like some stomach infection. I don't really know what it was. But basically, like I woke up on finals day and couldn't eat a fucking single thing. Like I just had diarrhea the entire day. And had it for like 2 or 3 days. Starting finals day, like before the tournament started. It's not Addy. You came and bring Addy to Saudi anyways. But basically, like I couldn't eat anything on game day. I literally all I had was like a banana and like chocolate because I just couldn't digest shit. So yeah, I had like food poisoning or some shit all of finals day, and then having to travel for like 25 hours with that was very fun. Very, very fun. Would never do again. Would never do again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Food poisoning. That was my first time having to play like land sick in a way. So I know Guild also had like something similar, but he was way worse. Like Guild had to go to the hospital like the day before finals. He was like really sick. Noct was also really sick. I think Cinetic on FaZe, their IGL, was also really sick. There was a couple people. But yeah, it was not fun. To be fair, I don't know how, but like when I was playing the tournament, I was like so locked in, I didn't even feel like how my stomach felt. Like you know what I'm saying? Compared to like if I was in the hotel room, like I would have to go to the bathroom, but like on stage and shit, I didn't have to use the bathroom once, I don't think. I'm not listen, the whole Kraber thing with Zer0, I'm not really mad at him for that at all. Just because off the fact that like even if we win that fight, we're not gonna like win the game. We're not the team that was like GG on top of Barometer had the best spot. So it's like even if we win the fight, it would have been still hard to win the game. I'm more mad about like the North pad game. The North pad game was what we should have won.
They need to fix the lead.
Yeah, the game we should have won. Like we should have won the tournament off the North pad game for sure.
I just got no reg on this kid.
It was like the best zone for us, the best opportunity, and
45 wild on them.
We just lost it 3v3. No, North pad game was not the one that we like got ratted on. North pad game was just like we had a 3v3 against LG. It was Gen, and then it was a 1v1 against Gen and Funk. Gen and Funk, and Gen just lost it. If Gen won the fight, we would have like double res, and it would have probably just been a 3v3 against Twisted Minds at the end for the win. Well, the fragment game we could have also won, but that was still a harder game to win. Fragment game was harder to win compared to the North pad game. And Sweet is very proud of him stopping us from winning.
What's up
He
there?
just got literally like a boner.
Nice Kraber shot. Yes, anybody, if I made more than your yearly in one day at LAN, you're not allowed to speak about the Kraber, alright? That's the rule today. Insta banned if I made more than your yearly in one day. Alright, thank you. It's almost like I still did more damage than Howard had a fight, by the way. And the game was completely unwinnable. No, genuinely though, if I had the chance back, I would do the exact same thing again, even if I knew the outcome. Because it is the fundamentally correct play. And if you don't understand that, you're a f***ing or you're Vosky. Even if I knew I was going to miss 3 out of 3, I'd still do the same thing. Because why would I f***ing pull out a 15 bullet Havoc and a knockdown when my teammates just insta-died? The Epi Hill fight? Yeah, the only games we had a chance of winning were the Northside game and the Frag game. And certain individual did f*** well in both of them, but you know, land's my fault still. All good. You know, the old top frag, entry frag, IGL land, it's still my fault. All good. Nice Kraber shots, bud. I wonder how many comments we're gonna have today. Probably like thousands, but I think they just think I'm gonna f***ing break down and start crying. I made 100k in a day. Fuck. Were you happy with that Hal and Gen form to EWC? Relatively. What do you think you should have done differently? We should have won game 7. And Northside game was also winnable. Northside game zone was like 5 meters different, would have won, but also should have won the fight. No other game we had a chance. All the Barra games didn't really have a chance. Yeah, just Northside and Frag, but we should have ended after 7 games. Yeah, Liquid has had like the literal best zones out of all time. Liquid and GG. Yeah, my head was like exploding after game 10. Playing 13 games straight is like actually fucking criminal. Can't get Addy into the country. Everyone is fucking dying. Not fun. Ben, if you killed that team when you were missing with Kraber, would you have won? No, that game was insanely unwinnable. If I went 12 for 12 with Kraber, we still fucking lose. GG wins that game 100 times out of 100, no matter what. At that point, Joe Ben, I was like, get me the fuck out of here, because we've thrown so many games to win that it's fucking over. No one after that. We like never had like an insanely free win at match point, but Once you like lose chances like that, you're not gonna get another one. I saw the zone. Like one of the only teams with that beacon. We had UAV, free game, and then managed to fuck it up somehow. I've swung a corner and fucking just slam Sykes into the floor, and then we've still lost the game. Insanely fun to look at. How blaming you for lost? Yep, that's definitely what happened. Literally all discussed straight after, because he did less than me and insta-died, and said the game was unwinnable anyway, so it didn't really fucking matter. Jen also, like, won the fight and died to a banger. It was a bit sad. Yeah, we got Kashared. Nothing you can do, really. We simply got Kashared. Are you overall satisfied with your performance at EWC? I mean, yeah, we farmed groups and then had the most points in finals. Can't really be sad with that. I also made, like, one questionable call in 23 games of fucking gelling, and it was to try and win when we were on match point, already locked in seconds, so also can't really be sad with that. Evac play in tree zone? Yeah. The game was like fucking over, and the only way we win was like evacing, so. How do you feel that people are using your face as a meme? I'm actually super fucking depressed. I'm very close to ending it all in game. Not bad? Yeah, well, LG only swung us because they thought we were a duo, which is pretty fucking AIDS. But yeah. Definitely not the best place I've been in my entire life. Also, you walk out into a fucking oven every single day.
Are we doing 4-4?
Food wasn't bad, just like,
yeah.
not the best I've ever had. A lot of people got food poisoning, or whatever the fuck it was. Like,
I don't think it's at all.
Gilda was in the hospital for a few days.
I feel like only like long
Big
range
fuck.
kind of. You can kind of feel it.
Yeah, Funk, after you've slammed the fuck out of my teammates at LAN, decided they just simply weren't cutting it, and I'd like to win sometimes, so had to take them back. Can you admit you threw that LAN win? If you admit that Hal doing less damage than me in that fight and inting is worse than what I did, then yes, I will. Even though the game was completely unwinnable and no matter what we did, we lost, even though I went 12 for 12 with Kraber. No, the thing I'm saying is Hal didn't throw because the game was unwinnable. Even if I went 12 for 12 with Kraber. Northpad game definitely winnable and Fragment game definitely winnable. That was the only two. You admit you never should have dropped Sykes for Hal? I agree. Yeah, Hal's kicked. We didn't win one tournament, so he's gone forever. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's just the business. You got smashed in 2v3 like 3 times? We got 2v3 once. Yeah. Yeah, if we won game 7, LG would have come fucking 19th and it would have been really funny. But unfortunately, my teammates are terrible. It's tragic, really. You're my guy, but take some accountability. So accountability for what, oh Golem? No matter what I say, Hal fans will blame me for everything. I top fragged, entry fragged, IGL'd, and it's still my
I think they
fault.
scanned me. I'm not sure.
Please die.
I'm like seeing shit through the
I'm
wall.
dropping it here then.
Am I skitzing or what?
Tell me how I've
like
not
the
done the
UAV?
least in a fight and everyone's only blamed me. Kind of weird, no? Mo Life. Jen had a Turbo Havoc in that game and Hal took it off him.
Are you sure?
He took Turbo Havoc and gave him Prowler and then died first.
Drone on
You
my
know, all
fucking
good.
head.
I mean, if I cared what the random bronze players said, I'd be depressed for the last 3 years because it's been 3 years straight. But you know.